Alrighty, hey guys, just ZenAku here again playing for Team Seraphic Nexus. And like I said in the previous video, just going to be commentating my play on Korea, and at the moment I've got a PvP on Planet S. So we'll see how this goes. I think I've been losing a little bit too much recently. That's why sometimes you can verse diamonds on Korea. I mean, just diamonds in general when you lose too many games in a row, and you verse against people who are either high diamond or maybe I'm just not playing too well at the moment. Either way, I'll just show you this game. Now, on this map in particular, I've had a lot of issues with defending two gates because the place to proxy the gates, which is just this position just here, is actually really close to the base itself, so that combined with chrono boost, and if you don't spend your chrono boost entirely correctly or spend too many, it can be really hard to deal with. So that's something we'll always scout for at the very start. So now that I've waited a little bit, just do a quick scatter on my base. Now the reason a lot of people you might not see doing this is because it isn't necessarily the best choice all the time, but basically it allows me to use my second chrono boost because I can see that I don't need to use it if there was some proxy gates there. Chuck it down at 13. It should be okay. I'm just scouting around. Always scout for the natural as well, for like proxy gateways too. Sometimes there's that weird style where you can go for proxy 2 gateways with a cybernetic score and a zealot. That can be really hard to defend with as well if you're if you don't scout or you don't know what's coming. Well, look what he's got in his base. Always good to keep your APM at the start of the game. Probably should make a pile in now. Let's look what he's doing. So he's taking his gas now. Looks like he's probably taking double gas, we'll find out. Okay, so double gas. There's the second one. And he's chrono boosted probes again, I think. Yep. There's one chrono boost on there. So I know it's not going to be some kind of what's the gateway units fast coming out. Should be able to defend that okay. Notice that he's still not making anything out of the gateway. Notice that there's 2 pylons on the base. Don't spend that next chrono boost just yet. It'll be used for getting that sentry out just a little bit quicker. Make that pylon around the back side of your mineral line so you can hide the tech. So there's chrono boosted gateway. Look at my mothership core. Still not making any units. So I'm kind of hinted towards that he's actually is proxying some kind of tech. Normally for this to be, nothing to be making for this long normally indicates something like that, and still nothing making, so this is probably like going to be actually proxy gateways, believe it or not. Feels like with that many chrono boosts being dumped on the warp gate. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scout if there's any proxy Stargate, anything like that. Chuck down see how my things are going. Proxy pylon. Make a second stalker. Actually, chrono boost my warp gate this time because there's not much and there's the proxy Stargate that I was talking about. So I just have to be careful about that. Don't really want to blow my keep my pylon, my probe just down there, see if he actually expands or not, but normally not really in this scenario. Stop making probes when you're maxed out like that. Check down another gateway. Just chrono boost. Probably another. No, you can probably just leave it like that. I should probably just chrono boost warp gate attack. Check another pylon down, because you may as well. And now just be defensive. There's that first unit. Probably better to actually target the unit rather than the simulator. So I'll see what he's going to choose to do now. Now he actually activated his chuck down another pylon because I can get blink just in case. Alright, so he is definitely following this up. Let's see what he chooses to do. Actually, probably not going to have enough time for blink. Cancel that. Notice that there's 3 gateways. So I'm going to send 1 DT to his base and make 2 DTs at home. And that'll just mean that I can make an Archon straight away, because he's most likely going to be pushing in with a few units. But I'll be able to freely defend this easily, I think. So send 1 in there. 1 DT to make an Archon. So just kind of boost these a little bit. Check down for an overcharge. Probably a little bit too early. Now I'm zoning it out just a little bit. Oops, already send that in. So I don't really need to be aggressive just yet, just always kiting behind. Make another Archon, because Archons are really strong in this scenario. And again, my DT is just killing absolutely everything, so the longer this game goes for, the better off it'll be for me. So now I'll just target the Void Array. I gotta be careful with this. Miscontrolling a little bit there, but it shouldn't be too much. GG. There. So not much to say about that game just there. Just basically noticing that the fact that there wasn't much, not many units making, there was no mothership core, and that's basically scanning with that mothership core, making sure you get out just early enough, because sometimes if you do scout with that mothership core and the unit is actually making, and then the unit will kill the mothership core, and you'll need that to defend with photon overcharge, as you can buy yourself more time defending with units and stuff like that. And that's about it for that game. So thanks guys for watching, and have a nice day.